give us whatever you got. And if it doesn't make sense for you to be involved, we have this in our pocket to get you out of the picture if we want.
We have all the time and all of the resources to burn them to the ground.
And that's what they did.
Just when we thought all the allegations by Kim Kardashian, was just by spite from Kanye West, looks like there's a new allegation by someone that's also claiming the same truth that Kanye West earlier brought. Well, before I delve into the matter, have you subscribed to our YouTube channel? Welcome once again to Daily Trends here on Pinax News. This is where you get the latest from the world of art and entertainment. This is where we serve you the latest, in the world of gist. So like I said, remember that Daily Trends brought you reports that Kanye West, who happens to be the ex-husband to embattled, Kim Kardashian right now, came out saying that, Kim Kardashian is a fraud and has been scamming, people, not, forgetting that, Kanye West also said that during their marriage, he never had a joint account with Kim Kardashian because, of course, he was prone to her fraudulent acts. Now, one man on TikTok has been parading a hashtag on TikTok that, for those of you who are very active on TikTok, you will see that one man named David, I'm trying to remember his other name, but it's David Levinson, exactly. David Levinson has been portraying a hashtag on TikTok and has a placard that has been, shown, on various other platforms, saying or claiming that Kim Kardashian has, through her fraudulent lawyers and some friends of hers have been, swindling, some properties from him. And also one app he brought along, that censorship has been taken away from him. And so Daily Trends have actually cited one of his statements that actually indicts Kim Kardashian of taking his app. Now it reads, in 2014, these are just some summary. We'll go and watch some of his visuals very soon, which happens, and not just him, not just David Levinson alone, but a lot of people have also come together to say that Kim Kardashian is fraud and needs to be arrested. Let me actually read some few and we later check the video. Now, it goes on to say, in 2014, I was a successful entrepreneur who was heavily invested in a few technology projects. I was a co-founder of an app called Sensorgram, an app that automatically removes spam and unwanted comment on social media. This app was being used by thousands of users, including Kim Kardashian herself. Kim's friend Jonathan Chabin reached out to me and partners and told us that Kim was interested in partnering our already running app. And so, these are just few part of the address I can share with you, but we'll check out the video very soon. But like he said, he brought an app called Censorship, and Kim Kardashian was interested, in the app. Then Kim, told his friends, that's Chabin, to reach out to, that's David Levinson, and unfortunately they swindled, him into getting his app without his permission and used, her lawyers. Kim Kardashian is powerful, of course. So what do you mean? David is just, one of those, and so of course through her lawyers, they own custody. That's now the app you see called Kim Censorship. I think that's what most of people have been calling it right now. But let's actually check some of the visuals by not just David Levinson, but a plethora or some few people who've actually been ranting on social media claiming that Kim Kardashian is a fraud. Check out some visuals.
Hey TikTok, my name is David Levinson, a once successful business owner, now sleeping in my car. Some of you may recognize me from a story that Kyla Zhao put out a few days ago. To be honest, I didn't expect all this attention so quickly after launching my website, KimKardashianRuinedMyLife.com, just a week ago. I'm embarrassed to admit that I wasn't exactly prepared for the amount of views, over 300,000 clicks on the website in just a week. For those that don't know, I was a self-made entrepreneur who founded my own startups, one of which Kim Kardashian stole. I tried to sue her for fraud, but that didn't work out for multiple reasons. My attorney at the time, for some reason, started suggesting I voluntarily withdraw the lawsuit and try arbitration instead. He said maybe he can sort it out on the golf course with their family attorney. Then Kim and Chris decided to kick me when I was down. When I didn't follow through with arbitration, I got other advice that was a bad idea. They had their attorneys send process servers to serve me papers to pay their $400,000 in legal fees, harassing my family. There's a lot to this. There's going to be more parts coming soon. I really appreciate all the support. Thank you. So this whole thing started when I had a phone case company startup with my cousin Dan and his friend Ryan. We had a pretty large following Instagram page when Instagram was a fairly new platform, and we were having a hard time keeping up with the feed. So we started an app named Centigram for ourselves, but we put it on the App Store to see if it would be useful for other people. And we marketed it to as many high-profile pages as possible, and to see if they would, use it and spread the word. And so Kardashian had sent her friend Jonathan Chebin through direct messages to reach out and try to see if we'd partner, and he threw a percentage out, and it was just we couldn't really move past that first contact. But then shortly after, he reached back out and said her Hollywood game was doing big numbers, a couple 100 million, and they were really wanting to talk. And so he set it up for me to talk to her and for her to call me on my phone the next day. And so we had that conversation, a lengthy conversation, and before I actually went out to California for the meeting. But I'll get to all that later. There's so much. Thanks for all the support, guys.
Guys, thank you so much for all the support. It's so crazy to see how many of you have reached out to offer help and see if I've made a GoFundMe. Instead of a GoFundMe, I want to start a crowdfunding campaign through Indiegogo, so that way we could do billboards, production budgets, t-shirts, whatever it takes to get this word out. Go to a dollar store and you could spend just a few bucks on a plain sign like this and a Sharpie marker, and you could write Kim Kardashian ruinmylife.com, and you could put it in your yard, you could put it at an intersection, and we could just put these things all over the world. I'm fighting not only for me, but for anybody that's ever been screwed over by the Kardashians, or just anybody in general that has been screwed over by shady business practices. This is for all of you.
Give us whatever you got, and if it doesn't make sense for you to be involved, we have this in our pocket to get you out of the picture if we want.
We have all the time and all of the resources to burn them to the ground.
And that's what they did.
Kanye's post, find out.
Yes, and so these are some visuals you saw by David Levinson and some few people lamenting that Kim Kardashian is a fraud. I mean, the man right now has nowhere to live, and all he has to resort to staying or living in his car. Quite very pitiful, but well, I mean, lots of people were claiming that Kanye West's earlier report was just out of spite and was just backlashing, his ex-wife. But it looks like it's not just an allegation. A lot of people have been coming out. Remember again that there was a rumor, it was a confirmation at the end, that Kim Kardashian, together with the Kardashian family, were stealing from Britney Spears. Of course, Britney Spears, as many people will know, is not battling some mental, illness, and so sometimes Britney has some kind of mental disillusion and forgets. It's very interesting. But it was reported that Kim Kardashian, together with his family, that's the Kardashian and the Jenners, also had a hand in, Britney Spears' portion. Well, we live to see what the police have to say about all these allegations leveled against Kim Kardashian. But David, has been ranting, and the hashtag is still on. Well, let us know what you think about this. This is the Chain News. Thanks for watching.